That was outright disgusting. This movie was disgusting. The first 10 minutes were horrible. The jokes were bad. It completely bombed. What production studio could see the first 10 minutes of this movie, think it's funny, give it the red light and put it in theaters? Who the fuck can do that? The first 10 minutes really destroyed the entire feel of the entire movie because I could not laugh at that. Could not laugh at pedophilia, no matter whether it's for a boy or for a girl. The entire gymnasium cheering on this kid that just became a victim is just disgusting. It especially with the crap that we're going through right now. I know this is a joke, but it kind of jokes kind of show you what they're trying to what people are trying to let you get desensitized about. It's almost like they're trying to push an agenda, and the first 10 minutes was absolutely brutal. Now, I could take a joke. I could take jokes about everything, dark humor, lowbrow humor. I've heard lots of jokes, but they have to be tasteful and they have to be mindful and they have to be clever. They can't just be an outright disgusting attempt of a joke. These are not jokes. They're poorly written. They're not jokes. These are not jokes. These are attempts to make people feel a certain way and desensitize people to things and make them think a different way. These are not jokes at all. This was disturbing writing. Now, after the 10 minutes had passed, the first 10 minutes were so brutal. I tried to see the positive in this movie. I tried to genuinely see the humor in it, but all the things that they are attempting to be funny or hilarious was pure garbage. This movie was not good at all. It was horrible. The writing was terrible in this movie. Now, I don't know what they were thinking about when they made this movie, but this was off the wall, horrible. I don't know if it was something to do with their ego or trying to see how far of a line they could push, but this movie is a bad mark in not only cinema but also in Adam Sandler's career and also at Andy Samberg's. Everyone that was involved with this movie kind of got a little mark for not reading the script. Didn't who did not read the script of this movie? Everyone that was involved in this movie should be held accountable for this movie, and it's a dark and disgusting mark on their career. I took notes on who was in this movie and who agreed to this crap, and this just was unacceptable. I'm not a professional comedian, but I know that when a comedian goes for an edgy joke, they're taking a risk, a very dangerous risk. And I know a lot of comedians think that they could just get away with whatever the hell they want to say and whatever they want to think and just chalk it up as a joke. The jokes have to be good and they have to be precisely calculated. You can't just throw out this disgusting filth and say, oh, it was a joke. No, it was no fucking joke. This was not a fucking joke. This was disgusting. This was this was horrible. This was probably the worst script that I fucking the worst movie that I seen and the worst script that I seen. The movie got a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes and about a 5.4 on IMDb, and I'm glad Rotten Tomatoes saw the disgustingness of this movie. I'm glad that Rotten Tomatoes chose not to go towards the, oh, this is Adam Sandler, he's a big movie star. These are big productions. Let's give him some credit. I'm glad Rotten Tomatoes didn't soil themselves in in this movie. This movie came out in 2012, and around 2012, Adam Sandler was starting to pull out a lot of hit movies, and he was on fire. I guess I remember this movie, and I remember that time where he was just shooting out all these funny movies, and I guess this movie, everyone was anticipating going to see it, not expecting what actually happened in this movie. And I think a lot of people got disappointed that um, it came out. And you know what? This movie is free on Tubi, and I was a little hesitant to watch it, but even Tubi should be disgusted for putting this movie out. I mean, you gotta put some freaking standards on your movies, Tubi. Like, if you even whoever is showing movies like this should be ashamed of themselves. They should really watch and see what kind of content they're allowing to be in the public. This movie does not need to exist. This movie does not need to be in your collection. You don't need to watch it. Um, there are some people that actually like this movie, and I think they're freaking sick and disgusting. And those people, I don't even want to know. I'm very disappointed in the movie business. I know about 2012, the Hollywood was starting to go down the toilet, and this thing didn't help it at all. So I definitely don't recommend this movie. I don't recommend you watch it. If you see it, burn it, throw it in the trash, get rid of this damn movie. People do not need to watch this movie. It's one of Adam Sandler's worst movies. It's probably his worst movie that he's ever made. I think this might be number one. So this doesn't mean that I hate Adam Sandler or the people that were in it, but just be more cautious of what you're doing in the entertainment business, and make sure that you're not doing the wrong things. And you have to make sure that if you're going to go for dark humor, you have to do it right. And you have to know that the delivery is very important. I'm not saying that we shouldn't have any humor or we shouldn't laugh about anything, but you got to make sure that if you gonna deliver a joke, you got to make sure that thing is genius and it's not disgusting. It's not it's not just showing your personal views. If there's a person that thinks raping animals is funny, if you saying those dark jokes, you better make sure that they're funny and they're witty and that they're actual jokes, and it's not just you trying to throw your view of that sick stuff out into the world so that people can get desensitized from it. I think that's probably what they were trying to do, was they're trying to get people to get desensitized with child molestation and rape. And I don't think people are ever going to get desensitized from that. I don't think, no matter how many jokes and movies you make about it, it's always going to be disgusting and taboo. And you need to keep that in mind when you're making a movie. Now, I'm not bitter towards Adam Sandler or any of his friends or anything like that. I still love a lot of the Adam Sandler movies. It's just like when someone that you kind of like look up to, well, not look up to, but like admire from afar or something like that, or appreciate, they kind of let you down in a big way. I just feel very disappointed in them. That's what I feel like. And he's not Adam Sandler. I don't think Adam Sandler got anything bad from this, so he got off easy from this. I remember that guy Kramer, when he made some distasteful jokes about racism. He didn't get off so easy. But we can laugh, we can Make jokes about anything, even this, if you want to make jokes about this, what this movie is about, but make sure it's tasteful and well calculated, and you're not just trying to push your agenda or trying to desensitize people into doing these things.